hello. After a million-ish, well, after maybe a few days of absence, one football game later, and it's almost Halloween, and I better start planning, I'm back again. This time with a review on the new, well, not on the new, but the NECA Halloween 2018 Ultimate Laurie Strode. Probably the first ever, horror slasher final girl figure ever. Gosh, I want to see more than just her. But anyways, here she is. And then of course here's the box based on one poster from Halloween 2018, not the more famous Michael Myers poster, which I'll show you right now. That poster. So here's the front, the side, same thing. The other side, same thing. On the top, same thing. Same at the bottom. I didn't even notice that. And at the back, there is a little bit of there's some product shots and a read up there if you want to read it. And then in the front, this is where the figure would be. This is look like Laurie's compound and the product shot of the figure. So let's move on to probably one of my favorite horror figures of all time, and it isn't even a horror slasher. So let's get to it. With the paint and the sculpt on the figure itself, the painting and the sculpting on this figure is really good. Hold on. Figure right now. Let's talk about the painting and the sculpting on this figure. The painting and the sculpting on this figure is actually really good and it's probably better than anything from McFarlane. So let's move on with the head sculpt. Actually a really good likeness to Jamie Lee Curtis, if you ask me. Really nicely well done with how she looks, how everything is spot on alongside her hair, and moving on, which again, overall, it's nicely well done. You can see how surprisingly really well done it looks, and that is a lot of times I said well done. But I think it looks better with this alternate head, maybe because this is a really cool alternate head, even though it's the same thing. The jacket, I think, is such a nice piece. It's nice and rubbery, but also nicely detailed with some of the wrinkles and folds, but also shows how awesome this figure is. It's a really nice figure, not gonna lie, along with the detail. Now, unfortunately, mine didn't have the knife holster. I don't know where it went. Maybe it's in the box, but it didn't come with it, unfortunately. So I got it. She's just gonna have to hold the knives in a separate place. But anyways, her hands are nicely well done. Although it's just one trigger finger hand and one regular gripping hand, and then the regular arms, nicely well done, alongside her blue shirt, moving alongside the thighs and the cake, and of course it's nicely well done, as I said before, along with her brown heels. Pretty beautiful, not gonna lie, and very awesome to say the least. However, I feel like this figure succeeds more in its paint for the weapon, the accessories, and the articulation. So let's move on to the the accessories. Besides just the gripping finger hand for the trigger finger hand, she also has a gripping hand for the knife. As I mentioned before, the knife, the revolver, which I'll display her with, the shotgun, and rifle. I don't know, it looks like something straight out of a Winchester. Looks like a Winchester shotgun. But anyways, let's move on to the figure's articulation. Comparison time. She stands at a rough, almost 6.5 inches. That is almost 7, but kind of nice to scale with Marvel Legends. So hopefully I could compare with some Legends. And here is she compared to Michael. Nice size difference. And yes, I'm using the Kills one because if you've seen another video I uploaded on Black Adam, you would know that the 2018 Michael Myers figure I have has sadly broken. Or sadly broke. So he will do for now. Alright, let's move on to the final thoughts on this figure, or what I think about it. So overall, for a figure like her, I'd say that she's an absolute win. To the detail, to the articulation, to the amount of accessories she comes with, I feel like this is one of the best NECA figures so far. And overall, I think it's a really nice, well done figure. It's nicely as I said before, nicely articulated, nicely sculpted and painted, and very nice array of accessories. Now, this, I really hope this figure opens like a gateway to other final girl or final boy characters in, for NECA to make. Like maybe Sydney Prescott from Scream. I don't know, Nancy Thompson from freaking Nightmare on Elm Street, or hell, maybe even like Helen from like Candyman, or for Final Boys, like Tommy Jarvis from Friday the 13th. That'd be really cool. But as of now, we have Laurie Strode. It'd also be really nice to have a more regular, younger 1978 Laurie Strode, but this is also fine as well. So out of 10, I actually will give this figure a solid 8. It's a highly recommend, and and it's a nice complimentary piece for Michael as well. So yeah, definitely recommend. And if you could find her for a good price, I go for it too. Maybe not 45 though. 45 is kind of expensive. Maybe 25 at most. So anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and hopefully I could do a review on the special one for Halloween. This guy. NECA Frankenstein. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. And yes, my voice is kind of bad, and also enjoy the photo gallery.